If you truly want to know whether you're on his mind, even if he's not showing it, then take the next 30 seconds just for yourself. What I'm about to guide you through isn't about checking if he viewed your story or waiting endlessly for a message. That leads only to anxiety and doubt. The real confirmation, it comes from within. Because when your energy is aligned, when your frequency shifts, he feels it. Carl Jung spent years revealing a truth that modern science is only beginning to understand. When a thought is combined with genuine emotion, it changes a brain's chemistry and activates unconscious responses, even in others. The 33-second technique I'm about to share works on this exact principle. You don't have to chase him. You don't have to guess what he feels. You just have to realign the energy between you. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through a short yet powerful process that includes a 10-second mental preparation that harmonizes your energy with his, a synchronized visualization that activates his emotional memory so that you gently rise to the surface of his thoughts, and a closing energy seal that locks in this connection, often with tangible results in as little as 48 hours. Skeptical? You don't need to believe me. Listen to the stories of the women in this very community who used this technique and, within days, received unexpected calls, messages, and reconnections from the very person who once felt distant. And now it's your turn. But before I walk you through the process, there's one truth you must fully understand, because this alone can change everything. Most women unknowingly block their results. They try to manifest love from a place of fear, of lack, of need. They want connection, but they're rooted in the energy of absence. Here's the secret. You cannot attract what you believe is missing. When your energy says, he's not here, the universe echoes back, yes, he's not. So instead of chasing presence from a place of emptiness, we shift into something far more powerful, embodied certainty. As Carl Jung explained, the unconscious is not controlled by the outside world, it responds to the internal image. And as Neville Goddard added, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. This means if you can enter the state of already being on his mind, if your heart, mind, and body believe it fully, then that message is felt by him. No words needed, no explanation required. Your electromagnetic field changes, your biochemistry changes, and that resonance, the energetic echo, reaches him. He might not understand why, but he'll feel the shift. Because he's human. And this is how human connection works on the deepest level. This is not fantasy. It's biology. It's energy. It's consciousness in motion. And now I'll guide you to activate it. But first, ask yourself a very honest question. Are you willing to let go of the fear, to let go of the craving for signs, and instead trust the knowing? Because this is not a practice of control, it is a practice of trust. A deep, feminine, magnetic trust that says, I don't need proof, I already feel the truth. When you embody that level of certainty, you no longer wait for him to choose you. You become the presence he can't ignore. You shift the energy not through force, but through alignment. And that's exactly what we're about to do. Stay with me. Your transformation begins now. And that is exactly where the shift begins. So often, when a woman feels uncertain or insecure, she seeks proof, some signal that she's being thought of, desired, chosen. But this process works in the opposite direction. When you choose yourself first, when you fully inhabit your worth and radiate from within, your vibration becomes magnetic. And suddenly, without warning, he begins to think of you without understanding why. He doesn't need to believe in energy. He doesn't need to be open or spiritually aware. He only needs to be human. And again, this is not theoretical. It's not wishful thinking. It only works when your body feels it as real. That's why this isn't a video to simply watch, it's one to experience. What we're about to do isn't about hoping. It's about aligning, activating, becoming a clear, undeniable signal. To do this, will awaken 3 key centers within you. The conscious mind, where your focus becomes laser-sharp intention. The heart, your emotional amplifier, where your desire turns into pure signal. The body, your sacred vessel, which stores and emits energy as if it were already reality. When these 3 are aligned, your desire doesn't stay trapped in your head. It becomes a transmission. This isn't fantasy or esotericism. This is resonance. This is energy. This is science. But before we move into the 33-second activation, there's one vital step you must not skip: preparing your energetic channel. If you try to connect while your mind is cluttered, your heart is guarded, or your energy is scattered, the signal will be too weak to reach him. It may sound mystical, but every one of us has felt this before. A sudden heaviness in the chest, a quiet pull towards someone, a thought that appears out of nowhere and lingers. That's a signal. And yes, you can learn to create that. Carl Jung described it like this: when you form a vivid inner image, infused with elevated emotion, you send a message into the collective unconscious. This image ripples outward and begins to align your external world with the frequency of that inner vision. Here's how to begin. Step 1. Calm the mind. Clear the channel. Find a space where you can be alone for a few minutes. It doesn't need to be completely silent, but it must allow you to tune out the noise of the world. If possible, do this in the early morning or at night when your energy field is most open and receptive. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. There's no need for formal meditation here. Just watch the breath gently flowing in and out. Let your thoughts drift by like soft clouds in the distance. Don't try to silence them. Simply let them pass. This step is sacred because if the mind is too loud, it drowns out the harsh whisper and your signal won't rise. We are not here to think. We are here to feel. Stay with this breath for at least 1 minute before moving on. Step 2. Feel the desire without fear. Now, bring him to your mind, but not as someone who's far away. Not as someone you're missing. See him as if he's already here, already thinking of you, already sensing you. Just for a moment, imagine that right now, in this very second, something within him pauses and remembers you. Don't visualize like a movie, feel it in your body. What would it feel like to know without question that he is thinking of you in this moment? Breathe that in. You don't need to believe it logically. Just allow your body to respond as if it were already true. This breath, filled with emotion, shifts your chemistry. Your body doesn't distinguish between what's vividly imagined and what's real. So this emotional breathing becomes a bridge, creating the same energetic and hormonal response as if he truly were thinking of you. Let it rise. Let it settle. Stay in it. Step 3. Choose your physical anchor. Now we set the signal. Pick one simple gesture and movement you'll use during the 33-second exercise to anchor the feeling in your body. It can be placing your hand over your heart, gently pressing your fingers to your forehead, folding your hands in your lap with intention, touching your throat or collarbone softly. This gesture will become your emotional shortcut, your body's trigger to recall the exact state you're creating now. Each time you repeat it, your nervous system will return to this vibration with greater ease and power. Do the gesture now slowly while breathing. Feel the connection being formed. A pathway between thought, feeling, and energy. This is not just movement. This is neuro-linguistic embodiment. It's emotional manifestation in motion. You've just completed the foundation. Your channel is now open. Your body is listening, and the signal is beginning to hum. In the next part, we'll enter the 33-second activation, where you will transmit this aligned energy and begin to shift not only his awareness, but your own. Are you ready to take that next step? Do it with no expectations, only presence. If possible, stand in front of a mirror, not to judge yourself, not to fix anything, but to truly see yourself, to recognize the woman you become when you're fully in your power. Look gently into your own eyes. Let it be intimate. Let it be real. Hold the gaze for just a few seconds and store that feeling. You are not lacking. You are remembering. The 33-second activation, the moment of connection. Now we arrive at the decisive moment. Until now, you've prepared your energy, your body, and your field. You've released the need to chase, to guess, to beg. You know the truth already because you feel it. What you're about to do now is activate an emotional signal so strong, so coherent, it reaches him without a word, without a touch. This is your silent transmission. It is powerful. And it works. Before you begin, this practice is simple, but it carries one sacred condition. For these 33 seconds, you must be fully present. No distractions, no doubt, no what ifs. Just you, your clear intention, and your chosen gesture. Place your hand where you decided before, the center of your chest, your fingertips to your forehead, palms folded in quiet intention. This movement becomes your switch, your anchor. Your body will remember it. Your energy will respond to it. Final breath preparation. Take a slow, full breath in through your nose. Hold it gently. Exhale softly through your mouth. Again. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. One more time. Feel your thoughts slowing. Your field clearing. Your presence anchoring. You are ready. Phase 1. When he thinks of you, close your eyes. Now, see him wherever he is. At home, at work, in a quiet moment, an ordinary place. And suddenly, for no reason he can explain, you appear in his mind. Not because he tried, not because he planned it, but because something in his energy is responding to yours. He pauses. Maybe it's your voice. Maybe it's a glance. Maybe it's just a sensation of you, like a ripple, like a scent, like a whisper in his chest. He feels you right now, and this happens because you are sending the signal. Now make the gesture, gently, intentionally. This is the moment. You are transmitting, you are remember. Let your body fully feel it, not just the thought, but the truth of it. How does your breath move? How does your skin respond? Where in your body do you feel the warmth of being thought of? Let your entire being become the message. Phase 2, the elevated emotion. Here lies the secret. An image alone does not send the signal. It is the emotion attached to it that charges the field. So now, step into an emotion of wholeness, not longing, not lack. Feel self-love, feel gratitude, feel certainty. Say softly in your heart or aloud, I am being thought of, I am remembered. I exist in his mind without asking, without force, and I know this because I feel it. Feel these words not as a wish, but as a truth. This is not fantasy. This is energetic knowing. Breathe deeply. Hold the gesture. Stay present. You don't need to count the seconds. Your body will know when the resonance is complete. Phase 3, the energetic closure. Now, gently release the image. Let it go not with sadness, but with gratitude. Like hanging up the phone after a meaningful call, knowing you were truly heard. Take one last full breath. Soften your shoulders, release the gesture, and say these final words. May my signal be received by the one meant to feel it. You've done it. This is not a trick. This is not manipulation. This is you stepping into your magnetic feminine essence, calm, clear, connected. The most powerful connection is one that asks for nothing, but offers everything in presence. He may not know why you suddenly feel closer. He may not even be aware of the shift, but he will feel it. Because your energy doesn't lie. May the response come without me seeking it. I am open to the sign. I am ready for the mirror. Now, gently open your eyes. In this moment, your energy has been activated. Do not ask when the response will arrive. Do not search for it with urgency, as if something is missing from you. Instead, simply remain receptive. In the coming hours, you may notice signs, an unexpected message or reaction, a vivid dream involving him, a synchronicity or coincidence that brings his name or presence into your awareness, a sudden wave of emotion or certainty with no logical explanation. This is your confirmation, not because he tells you, but because you initiate it from within. You've just done something many women never dare to do. Instead of chasing love or validation, you've claimed your inner power to feel thought of, to feel remembered, to feel desired, not because someone gave it to you, but because you aligned with it. And that is the most magnetic place a woman can live from. This is only the beginning. You can return to this practice whenever you want to reconnect, but not from fear, not from need, from awareness. And most importantly, remember this. You didn't do this so that he will love you. You did it because you already love yourself. And when a woman radiates from that vibration, he feels it. You've done it. You activated your field. You created the signal. Your body experienced it. Your mind held it. Your energy projected it. But now comes one of the most important phases: how you behave after the activation. This is a part that either allows the result to flow in or silently blocks it. After powerful energetic work, the most common trap is this: did it work? When will he write? What if I did it wrong? These thoughts seem harmless, but they subtly undo the signal you just sent. It's like planting a seed and digging it up every 5 minutes to see if it's growing. That's why the very first conscious action after the exercise is silence. It is completely normal for your mind to try and rush in with questions. Let it go. Do not analyze. Do not explain. Do not tell anyone what you did. Keep it sacred. Keep it yours. Silence, too, is a form of magnetism. 3 subtle tools to keep the energy alive. These are not repetitions of the exercise. They are quiet reinforcements that keep your field aligned without effort. 1. The refuge gesture, anchor without imagery. Use the physical gesture you chose during the exercise. Place your hand on your chest, touch your forehead, or fold your hands gently. Do this randomly throughout the day. You do not need to visualize anything or think of him. Simply do it as a physical reminder that you are already connected. This gesture no longer activates the signal. It simply confirms that it's already in motion. Use it anytime your mind begins to wander. 2. The neutral thought, soft mental alignment. Instead of repeating emotionally charged affirmations like, "He is thinking of me," which your body may resist if it doesn't fully believe them, use this softer, more grounded thought. The signal has already been sent. Now the energy takes over. This phrase holds no pressure, no force. It is calm, confident, and keeps your channel open. 3. The opening breath, 30 seconds. Daily receptivity practice. Once a day, place your hand on the center of your chest. Take 3 conscious breaths, exactly as you did before the exercise. Do not ask for anything. Do not wait for anything. Simply open a space in your body. Let this breath say, "I am available without urgency." This breath is not a request. It is a reminder of your own readiness. What not to do, just as important as what you do, is what you avoid doing. These are the 3 common mistakes that quietly block the connection you just activated. 1. Repeating the exercise compulsively. Don't let this become a form of control. You don't need to do it multiple times a day. Doing so comes from mistrust, from emotional exhaustion. Only return to the full practice if your body clearly asks for it, not your fear. 2. Constantly seeking proof, checking his stories, refreshing his messages, watching for every possible sign minute by minute. This opens the door to disappointment because it signals to your energy it's not here yet. Let the proof find you. 3. Trying to force an outcome. This practice is not about control. It's about resonance. It's not about making someone think of you. It's about aligning so deeply with love that their thoughts naturally flow in your direction. If you try to use it as a tactic, it loses its power. Final whisper. You didn't just imagine something beautiful. You created a vibrational shift. You became magnetic not because you were trying to be, but because you let go of the need to chase and chose to simply be. Your energy is already doing the work. Now, you hold the silence. You walk in your knowing. You allow love to meet you without effort, without fear, without force. And that is feminine power. That is not receptivity. That is emotional surveillance. Remember, what is meant to come arrives when you are distracted but at peace. Third, sharing what you did may seem harmless, but often the energy becomes diluted if it's exposed before it has time to settle. This work is intimate. Your vibration carries a message far more than your words ever could. Hold the frequency like a woman who already knows. That is a true shift. It's not about repeating a ritual to force a result. It's about being as if you already have it. And no, that doesn't mean acting or pretending. It means something inside you vibrates differently. In the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you think, you are not waiting for signs. You are ready to receive them. You are not seeking attention. You radiate presence. You are not doubting. You are remembering. Move through your day with ease, without obsession, without changing a routine. And if the thought of him crosses your mind at any moment, simply smile softly and say, "Of course, because he is thinking of me too." Then continue on, like someone who already knows, who has already activated this connection. Now you understand. You no longer need to chase external signs, because the real change has already taken place within you. The connection you've sparked doesn't depend on his reaction, a message, or any visible gesture. It depends solely on your ability to remain in this silent, powerful, calm certainty. Because when a woman remembers her power, her energy becomes irresistible. Not because of what she says or does, but because what she radiates touches the other in a way he can't explain. If you are here today, it is no coincidence. It's because a part of you is already ready to feel this again. The calm that follows desire, the clarity that follows doubt, the quiet fire of knowing you are being thought of without having to demand it. Let it go, but not out of resignation. Let it go with absolute trust that your vibration is already doing its work. You do not control it. You inspire it. You move it from silence. Thank you for coming this far. Thank you for choosing yourself. And if you feel someone else needs to remember this power, share it not as a promise, but as a homecoming. I'll see you in the next process. Until then, hold yourself gently, breathe deeply, and remember he is thinking of you too.